We invite you to subscribe to Mystic Post TV on YouTube. Thank you.
After months of military build-up, Russia has now invaded Ukraine. That a major military conflict would occur on the continent of Europe has stunned the modern world. But for those who follow Catholic prophecy, the events in Europe are not a surprise. For many, they knew this day, sooner or later, would arrive. Despite Biden's stern warning that Russia would pay a terrible price in the event it invades Ukraine, Russian tanks, howitzers, self-propelled artillery and tens of thousands of troops have poured into that country. But not only has Russia ignored the threats, they have upped the stakes by speaking of nuclear war and of consequences never seen in history. As the apocalyptic scenario unfolds between Ukraine, Russia, and the West, it is startling to read that author and Vatican insider, Father Malachi Martín, said the prophecy of Fatima's third secret would involve Ukraine and Russia. Importantly, Father Martín claims to be one of a handful of people to have read the third secret. The Vatican insider, who died in 1999, had some extraordinary things to say about the Fatima prophecies which now seem to be unfolding before our eyes. Father Malachi Martín vowed to the Church not to disclose the full contents of the secrets but did reveal that Russia and Ukraine played a major role in the end-time events. This revelation is astonishing given the rising tensions in that region. The priest says, Sister Lucia's single-page letter of the third secret covers 3 topics. 1. A physical chastisement of nations. 2. A spiritual chastisement. 3. The central function of Russia in the two which, in fact, the physical and spiritual chastisements are to be girded on a fateful timetable in which Russia is the ratchet. In 1996, Father Malachi Martín told radio host Art Bell that the salvation for the world will start in Russia, and that the triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary would begin with Russia. He said Russia's role in the vision of Fatima is very important because if we're to believe the vision of Fatima, salvation for the world, the cure for the world ills, will start in the Ukraine and in Russia, and that was why the Virgin in the Fatima vision of 1917 was supposed to have spoken actively about Russia. Russia first of all has to be cured of her errors and then she will help the entire world to get better and to cure itself of its sins. It's a very bizarre message in that sense because one would have said that salvation was going to come from the West as we always think because we are Westerners, but no, according to the message of Fatima, salvation will come from the East, and particularly, from Ukraine and from the state of Russia itself, which is extraordinary. As the dangerous and uncontrolled events unfold in Ukraine, is it possible that the final prophecies of Fatima are revealing themselves to the world? God bless and thank you for watching Mystic Post TV.